High pulls, it's a midsection to the snatch. I always teach these. I see a lot of courses not teaching them anymore. I don't know why. I think it's an important exercise in there. High pull is not this. That's not a high pull. That's an upright row. Big difference in a swinging high pull to an upright row. Don't do that with a kettlebell anyway. See how my shoulders are rounded forward? Shoulders don't like moving and lifting stuff in a protracted position. So don't do that, because it's really hard to try and go like this. If you're a big chested female, that's going to suck, because it's going to go straight up there and it's going to really hurt. And then for men as well, it runs straight into your breastplate. Like that's also going to suck and hurt too. So you're not trying to do two-handed upright rows of kettlebells. If you're going to do that, one in each hand, and then you can do it like that, using it sort of similar to your barbells. So this is the thing, is a lot of people cross barbell movements to kettlebells and try to lift them exactly the same. It's a different tool. They're similar movements, but they've got to be treated differently. So your high pull, when I swing it, it comes up and my elbow flares just out to the side. I'm not actually rowing it. The arm just goes just out to the side, because then you can see my hand is still in the center of my body. So it's only here for like a split second, and then it comes back down in the center. So I come up like this, and you see where my hand finishes, at head height or above. Because when I go for my snatch, I punch at this head height portion. A lot of people have really awkward snatches because they go like this. Oh, fuck, I shouldn't have picked a heavy bell to do that one. They punch below the shoulder. If you punch below the shoulder, here's a real easy way to get this. Punch below the shoulder, you have a really awkward clean and press. Punch above the shoulder, you'll snatch the bell. Simple. So when you're coming along and doing it, here, loose grip. See, I'm not rowing it, it's floating. It's just floating here, because this is just the midpoint for me to go high pull, punch, finish off for the snatch. Real easy. So when you go for your high pull, see, elbow flares out to the side. I'm not rowing it. I'm not pulling back. Just floats. Like that. So then through. Never mind the leg coming up and down. That's a kettlebell sport thing that I've never got out of that habit with. So sometimes if you find people, and this is where you can go with your smaller ones, like if you find people struggle with one-handed high pulls, I find two bells corrects this really well, because they're even on both sides. All right. If you're going to do two bells, which we will later on today, but this is a quick corrective sort of thing. My thumbs point each other. They'll come in. I come up. I just flare the elbows out and back down. Doesn't matter if they clink and clank. Doesn't matter at all. So here, loose. See, they're not rowing back. I'm not going, oh shit, that hurts when you do that wrong. You can see the difference on that one. I never do one because it hurts. You're just flaring the elbows out. Like I said, it's like if you're in a concert or something, there's too many people around you, you're like, piss off. And you're just trying to get your arms up to create space. That's all you're doing. You're not pulling back. You don't want to pull back. Just